Greetings everyone, it's me that ghost, and welcome to part 2 of my Sims 4 Cottagecore Town series. So, as you guys can see in the beginning of the stream, I'm starting the stream already in The Sims, which means that I figured out how to exit The Sims and re-enter to set up OBS to do this, which it probably should have been obvious to me, but it's the Windows key. And I've been playing The Sims for I think 2 years, maybe 1.5 years, maybe 3 years, time is strange, but I've been playing The Sims for a long enough period of time, and I was never aware of this, so it's a little bit funny or arguably sad that I didn't know. Anyway, let's pop back in and get to some building. If I remember correctly, in our last episode, I finished the interior of the house, and now I wanted to move on to the exterior. Before I officially do that, I'm going to just go through the interior real quick and make sure it looks like what I want it to. I just realized I didn't have any cheats on. I hope that isn't affecting my move object. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, okay. But that being said, it's time to input my cheats. I'm not used to typing on this computer. Little mess up there. For those of you at home who build with cheats, show hidden objects never tells you it's on, so you just kind of have to believe in yourself. You'll see if it's working or not, duh. But it always bothers me that it never tells you it's on in the little cheat screen. Is it gameplay set? Or fiddle. I think it's in ignore gameplays and type element. I might be wrong. That isn't it. Let me Google real quick. Oh, fiddle. Is my stream lagging? Let me check the audio real quick. So I'm seeing a few error messages. It does appear that I'm lagging right now. And it's because my whole family's still awake, which is why I normally do big streams at night, but I wanted to do this now. So, I'm just... See, I don't want to produce bad content, but I want to play The Sims right now, and I want to play on this world, but this is my YouTube world. Um, I might just go for it, and hope that it's just lagging a bit at the beginning, but it'll smooth itself out real soon. So I looked it up, and I just misspelled ignore. So I only forgot the word unlocks, but there we go, okay. Now we've closed out the cheat screen, and the house is looking like what I remember. Pardon my little burps here and there. Right now I'm drinking some Canada Dry ginger ale. Which I wish it was Dr. Pepper, but it's not. Yeah, okay, the house looks good to me. So, it's outside time. Might put all the walls up on the house for this one. So, some parts of the house, like here, look really bland. And my solution to that is, let's put a little bit of leaves on. Or, oh, this doesn't really look good. Maybe I need to put like a bunch. What's that close to the roof? Yeah, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of this. Interesting. I was planning on my saving grace being like, what if we put a little Uh, this might be cute on like a gardener's house. I might save this for later. Or I might try it here. Um, like even with alt, this is hard to make it look good. I might have to just get back to the house itself. I've never been good at the exteriors of houses. For some reason, I've just that's never been my strong suit. But let's do a little bit of painting. So let's make it a little bit more soft. Take brown, biggest brush. I just I think houses just look way better when there's like a little bit of brown around their edge, which I don't know if that's like the best for like cottagecore because we're supposed to be living in tune with nature and it kind of looks like the plants are dead. But I don't know, I feel like it makes the house look more real. Now this is a different shade of brown than the brown used in a different part of this lot. Maybe I should make it match. Yeah, I should probably make it match. Wish you could go around the house easier while doing brushes, but okay. That might look a little bit too obvious. So I might. Can you pick up like the same? Okay. I might put a little bit of green down, like going into it. Oh, getting a little bit of lag there. Yeah, there we go. I think that turned out pretty well. Obviously, we're not anywhere near done. Alright, so before I place anything else, I think I should do a little bit of landscaping. So, because this house is built on a foundation, I feel like it is safe to bring up a little bit around like some edges of the house. Not all the way around, of course, but just like I think on this one side, it would be nice if there was just a little bit of a hill, because it makes it look more natural. Because on real lots, a house is not like 100% flat. Like to me, it looks really natural. It might not to other people. I also feel like maybe we could have a little bit of a dip by like the deck area because in my house there's some areas that like the land just kind of dips down and it's because water builds up next to the house and erodes it down. Yeah, that's a very subtle difference, but it makes the game look a lot more realistic because it looks like my house. So, like the front stairs and the patio on my house are both kind of falling off the front or falling off the back respectively. I'm gonna give this house even more foundation problems because I'm gonna inflict the problems I have on others. Watch someone take that audio clip out of context. It's like, guys, Ghost is problematic. He's gonna cause others the same harm he has. Alright, so already this house is looking more housey. I'm gonna add a few more hills, but first, I think we should add a little bit of water to our house, both because swims, both because Sims can swim in it, and also because since they're right by a lake and a river, you know there's water like in the ground in this area. So it makes sense that water would come up through their yard. Let me check my audio and visuals real quick and see if it's still having issues. Okay, so YouTube says stream quality is poor and it's not getting enough information to maintain a good stream. But I have another computer that I'm having like play the stream right now. I just listened to a few seconds of it, and to me, it's watchable. So I'm really hoping this is okay for you guys. If it's not, I'm sorry. I might go back and like re-record some stuff if needed later. But right now, I'm gonna hop back into the game. Just let me have one more sip of ginger ale. So because the pool is over, not the pool, because the pond is over there, I think it would make sense for the pool to also be over here, like the groundwater seeping up. And when I do little pond things, I think it's important to like do the like design your own pool tool, because I've never seen a pond in real life that like looks looks like it was like the specific shape. They're always weird shapes like that. Now, that being said, the ponds in real life don't have these weird corners, but you know, you get as close as possible in The Sims. Which this is a small pool, but I do believe the swims. I keep saying it. I do believe the Sims will be able to swim in it. I believe, yeah, there we go, gray. And now this is where we do more cheating. Type in rock. Okay. Okay. So already it's letting us place rocks sort of going in. I like my rock to be a little bit like going into the pool, but not too much. So I found out the gray does blend quite well, which I might have to update it to a lighter shade of gray. And you can size up or size down these rocks, and I'm not going to make the whole thing rocks. I have seen people do that. This one, I'm probably going to make the majority of it plants, because we're not in the desert. So I feel like a lot of plants, and it's okay to have rocks in the water. Let's... What gray am I using? Would this be better? That's worse. This be better? That might potentially be better, we'll see. But now it's plant time. Which, if you're doing a cottagecore build, I think wild grass is great. Let me see, did that place okay without move objects? Yeah, I'd consider that nice. And when you see little bits of the pool thing through the grass, yeah, it looks kind of bad, but just don't get too close. Also, it kind of looks like a rock. I might move it a little bit. Oh, Phil, I didn't mean to hit Z, I meant to hit Alt. Like that maybe? Yeah, it looks fine. There's a little bit of exposed stuff there. Maybe like a... Yeah, that looks good. And just anything that looks like a bush or like some flowers. But obviously here you want to make sure that you're using plants that would exist in the kind of area you're trying to build. Even with Alt, this like isn't moving into the pool enough. I think maybe you need bigger things here. Ooh, like that. Which, I don't know. See, a lot of these plants really stand out right now, because they're only in one area of the yard. But that's why after we build this, we're going to do a little bit more terraforming around it, and then we're going to take these plants that we use in the pool and put them in the rest of the yard to make it very cohesive. Yeah, oh, no. I was hitting Z instead of Alt again. And you can size up or size down the plants. I personally rarely find that necessary. Like, I think often they're very nice sizes. I think this build needs a few more rocks. It never hurts to have a lot of rocks. Oh, don't go glitching. Stop it. Which by no means is this like a perfect pond. Like in the end, stop moving me around. In the perfect, not the perfect. In the end, you are gonna see a little bit of the gray trim, but we don't head into life expecting perfection. We just want to stop moving me. I'm gonna put this rock here. Now we need more plants again. Fine, I will... There we go, are you happy now? I'm talking to the game, not you guys. Everyone at home, I'm not mad at you. Alright, so lavender itself was too small, but is a lavender hedge good? So far, my answer is yes. There's just some random grass. I don't know if it's on its own. If it's on its own, it's not really thick enough, so I might try to layer it with the rock, which it looks kind of weird glitching through the rock. That's just what grass be like. You know what? I really like this grass. I'm gonna start putting it, like, here. Oh, I accidentally hit windows again. Yeah, I think that looks nice. Stop. Just let me slowly turn, please. There we go. So as you can see, you can repeat plants a little bit. Like I have the grass in two different places. I'm probably gonna put these flowers over here. But, no, come on. But I don't wanna have just the same plant over and over. So I'm thinking, I don't have this one twice. I don't have that one twice. They stand out a lot. I think the grasses and the yellow flowers I'll have more than once, and I'll put the lavender and some other stuff around the house so it looks very, like, realistic. Like, that's just what this area looks like. No, come on. That doesn't look that good. It doesn't look super bad either, but it doesn't look very good. Nothing, nothing can fix anything more than green grass. Like, I might abuse that in this build. That looks a little weird. Actually might repeat not that. We've had enough of you. Will not grass be overwhelming here? I can't tell if that looks really good or really bad. I'm gonna say bad, which I don't think I ever did in the last video. I was always like, yeah, I guess it's good. I think maybe we could use a few more rocks. I know I keep saying that, but like eventually, I'll know it when I see it, when I have enough rocks. I think that looks good. I kind of feel like we need something right here. I might just put more grass there. Yeah. And I might just put more grass here. Let's slice down the grass. There we go. So there we go. I'd say our pool is complete, and the Sims can swim in this. Or at least I believe they can. In previous worlds where I've done this, they were fine, but for all I know, they've updated the game, and now Sims they're dumb. That was a little fast, but yeah, I do want the land around the pool to be kind of raised, because water does make land sink over time, so I feel like it makes sense. Just have a subtle slope down towards the pool. Also, it helps hide some of the pool trim. And you shouldn't really make it even, but you shouldn't make like one area really steep. So let's get out of this yellow thing. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like that looks natural. Yeah, it's a little bumpy here, a little bumpy there. That's just kind of what water does to a property. So now that we've figured out what plants grow in our area, let's sprinkle them about. I'm probably not going to put this tall grass thing in other parts of the house because it looks very watery. But lavender and the flowers and other stuff, I think would be nice. So I think we could even put some lavender, like, here. I don't know. I want it near the house. Oh, we could put some lavender up at the front. I want to make sure it's not glitching through. Like, yeah, like that. I wish it was easier to just, like, sort of spam the plants. It's... Well, then it goes through the pavement. There, that's nice. Let's put some over here. There won't be some around the trash can, but I'd say let's put some grass by the trash can. Yeah, people, like, they'd avoid mowing to the point where they'd hit their trash can, and then we could put, like, a small lavender plant here. I already feel like this house is looking more realistic. So we should also paint a little bit of brown going from their house to the sidewalk, because people walk there. I would say, oh, we could even pave it, but for me, this house doesn't really feel like it would be paved. I will make future houses that do have, like, paving stuff, but I feel like here it would look more natural if it was sort of tread. That doesn't look too obvious. In real life, it's, like, really obvious where people walk, but for some reason here, I feel like I might be overdoing it, so I'm going to do the same thing I did last time, which is just spam sunburnt sod over it. There we go. I feel like that looks like a nice, like, sort of subtle footpath. Before we do anything else, we should probably put some trees in the yard. Actually, maybe a little bit more terraforming. I'm just going to jump around a lot, because you can't stop me. So, I'm just doing this one randomly. In the past, I mean, in the other ones, I was like, oh, well, you see, based on, like, the amount of water in the area, this place would be here, and this place would be here. Not here. I'm just gonna mess around a little bit, because I don't like the flatness. When things are flat, it's like, looks like a Minecraft super flat world. I don't like that. I'm using smooth. I'm not trying to use smooth. I was trying to use lower. Said we're lowering. Let's do a little bit of a lower here to, like, smooth out the lake. Does that look good? I actually think it was probably, like, too subtle for anything to actually happen. Like, there's a little bit of a hill here. That's okay. Subtle's nice. So for trees, that was a funny looking tree. I really like these cypress trees a lot, which I know they're called, like, graveyard cypress. I think they're really pretty. And they look super, like, suburban to me. Some of my neighbors actually have saucer magnolias. These trees also look really nice, so I think I'll put one here. I personally think you can never really have too many trees, but my yard in real life actually has, like, the fewest trees out of everyone's trees on the block. Ooh, wait, this tree is good. I want this oak tree in front of the house, and I know where I want it, so I'm gonna put it here. That other tree, we don't need anymore. Sorry, cypress. Yeah, I really love the oak tree. I don't know why, it's just so appealing to me. Like, I look at it and I think, oh wow, I wish I had that tree in real life. Now let's put a tree right by the lake. Like, it's putting its roots in the lake, trying to get all that water. Let me get another sip of my drink. And birch. Birch trees are nice in Minecraft, but I don't know if I like them in real life. Like, I'm kind of meh. And this, like, Sims birch tree doesn't even look like real life birch trees 'cause it's not white. Yeah, my neighbors in real life have a birch tree. It's not white. It's a European birch tree. Looks very similar to that one. I think I'll put that one, like, here. Looks just like that tree on the street. And then that might be enough trees. Some would say it's too many trees, but this is a cottagecore build, so, you know, maybe there's no such thing as too many trees. Oh, heck yeah, assorted wildflowers. This is something that I probably should put it by the lake. Oh, oopsie daisies, wildflowers. I kind of feel like the lake already looks really good, like I might be overdoing it if I put these by it. But I also feel like it goes with the lavender, so instead of... I might do a different house with them, actually. Like, this house's theme can be lavender and yellow flowers, and the next house can be, like, assorted wildflowers and oopsie daisies, or, you know, who knows what. For the lakes, I mean. For everything else, like, anything's good. So I might put them in the front. Actually, I think I might keep the plants by the house of each house like really simple. Just because if I do too many plants, yeah, it would look pretty, but I don't want every house to sort of look the same. Like if I use every plant for every house, I might do that. So this. Uh, Actually, I feel like those yellow flowers aren't looking that good in front of the house, but the wildflowers are. So let's do that. I might put like some random gaps in there, and that's just because that's what houses look like in real life. There are random parts of my house and my yard that plants just don't grow. I don't know why. It's like they all have some secret pact. Like, okay, guys, we agree. We never grow in this one corner. Now the trees are kind of in the way. I wish I did those later. Yeah, this like one area nothing grows, and no one inside the house knows why, and it kind of bothers them, but they just deal with it. It's like, what are you gonna do? Pay thousands of dollars to have someone come and like test soil acidity and then recommend different products to you? I say that because my family has done that. We've tried to improve our yard. Yeah, I'm thinking just putting like a few flowers around the house, and I'm putting grass around the trees, maybe putting some of the wildflowers around the trees. And then I'll probably be done with this one, and I'll start on the next house, which the next house I have. I wouldn't say I have something special planned, but it's something that I was looking forward to. Oh, okay, this is where the landscaping was kind of weird. I might put it like there, and it does look like it's sort of coming up through the ground. And then this dip, nothing will grow in the dip. Actually, I might put a little bit of grass in the dip. I might have just lied to you. Like put that, like there. Some more. Yeah, I guess that looks right. Like flowers don't survive in the dip, but grass does, or maybe that. Yeah, that looks better. I like the little gap. And then I kind of both feel like there should and shouldn't be something back here. Like part of me is like, oh, you should give them some special bushes, and this is like the corner of their house. It looks really nice. And then the other part of me is like, no, they already have the flowers. But yeah, I think I might put a purple, but I already put that blue hydrangea. I I really like contrasting colors. I know everyone does. Like your brain is wired to do so. But I think this purple and yellow look really nice together. Maybe it's blue and yellow. I think it literally said blue. I'm just gonna ignore that. Like I'm gonna make that just be a little fun corner. I don't think I'll have anything growing there. There aren't plants on every square foot of your yard. Some places have too much sun or too little sun. Yeah, who knows what. Oh, the soil's too acidic here. Oh, someone poured a little bit of paint on the ground 15 years ago, so now you're never gonna grow anything here. Like, oh, well, how would I know? I just moved here. So that this family that we just moved in, yeah, some parts of their, well, I guess technically within canon they didn't just move in because it looks like this house is lived in. There's literally just like a pot out on the counter. But within the canon of how the Sims works, technically they just moved in, and yeah, some of your plants are just gonna die. It's just how it is, says the gardener. I like the little single lavender. Like I think it might be nice to just like mix it in with the wildflowers, which I've been doing. But right there, it looks really mixed in. And then maybe do a bigger lavender in this little dip right here, and put grass in it. And that might be it for around the house. So let's give the trees a little bit of something. You can't really mow directly around trees, so usually there's like a little grass patch around trees. Which, for some trees, I think I'm gonna make that a flower patch, because I'm a big fan of the flowers. Like, here's some daisies around that tree. And I'd say the daisies kind of match with the theme of the pond. There we go. Over here, no, not that, I grabbed the wrong one. Here we got some grass. And then up front, I think we need some daisies. I think I'll put wildflowers around the big tree. Ooh, I could put wildflowers and daisies around the big tree. I'm gonna put more wildflowers in the back, because who doesn't love wildflowers? The top comment's gonna be someone saying, I don't love wildflowers. You know, you're talking out of your butt thinking no one hates wildflowers. It's like, oh, okay, well, oops. Where are the yellow flowers I was looking at earlier? New bathroom. I want this. Oh, it was right there. I just didn't see it. Yeah, this beautiful oak tree. I'm gonna have it tie together every single flower like type used on the lot. They're all gonna grow under this one tree. Which I actually don't think it makes logical sense for flowers to grow under a tree because, you know, wouldn't the tree be taking up all the water the flowers need? Logically, yes, but I just want the flowers. Logically, yes, but you know, my game, my rules, and in my game, no. Trees and flowers are homies, and they're friends. I might do an only yellow flower tree also, just to sort of bring together everything in the lot, like I was saying. And back to these. It's a little bit of daisy action. Heck yeah, daisies. So now, to also make the house look more lived in, I'm just gonna take some grass and just, no, I was gonna put in random areas, but because it's so square, I feel like that's a bad idea. I might have to tackle the outside of the house now, which, not a big fan of how the outside of the house looks, but I just have to deal with it. So, I do think it would be neat to have something growing on the back of the house. So I might size up something. It would look kind of, in my opinion, it might look a little bit funny if I size it up. I don't like how they're all so square. Like, I get that you're supposed to use, like, cheats to make, like, cool shapes, like that. But I don't know, I just don't like it. If I use Alt, you know, I can do, like, a bunch of dumb, weird shapes. At the end of the day, it still is weird. Like, would you live in a house that had that on the back? I wouldn't. Part of me just wants to slap more window pots and everything, which I know it doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it could if you open the window. Yeah, it does make sense. I'm just weird. Would it be possible for me to put window pots inside of each other to make a long one? It would. Should I just, do too many window pots and then just call it, not window pot, window boxes, and then just call it a day? 'Cause I do not know how to decorate exteriors of houses. I think I'm gonna do that. And yeah, I am intentionally... Stop moving, camera. I am intentionally using a different kind of flowers on the top part of the house and the bottom. I am also keeping them both yellow. In future houses, I think I might do like a flower theme. Like my next house, I might... I don't know. So my next house, I'm planning on basing it off of a real house. And in that real house, a lot of the flowers were pink and purple. And in The Sims, I think the closest you can get to that... I mean, there's a purple, but it looks kind of weird, and there's a red. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I still don't like all the blank white spaces on my house. I'm looking in the chat, and there's no one in the chat saying like, oh well, there's this object which is perfect for weird parts of your house. I might size up a bramble cluster and then put like little baby clusters around it. Cause that one's just going off the roof. So like I want to see the side of the wall, but like not randomly zoom upward. Oh, I know what to do. I was being dumb. There we go. It still looks really bad to me. I guess rounding it out there is sort of nice. Doesn't even let you rotate it, so I can't really like use this cool shape in other ways. I might give up there. Or wait, maybe I don't give up. Just let me build on this one area right here. It's not gonna let me. I don't think that looks good, but it looks better than nothing being there. And if you disagree, if you think it looked better like with nothing, my houses can be found on the gallery under the name Corroded Ghost, where all the O's in that are zeros, and I believe there's an underscore. I'll know for certain when I finish the house. When this house goes up on the gallery, if you don't like decisions I made, you can go in and correct them. And if you go in and correct them, and you make a video about it, and you like put that ghost variety in the title or something, I'll find it and I'll watch it and react to it. Like you might have an idea to like really improve my builds. And if it's really good, like I will definitely suggest people download your version. Like, oh, not that. I meant to hit all. Basically, if you don't like something I'm building, build it yourself, and then I will direct people to come check it out if it's really good. Because I'd really love to see. This one looks kind of nice. I'd really love to see how other people can fix what I'm doing. So, I will give you a free shout out if you fix my build. Technically, all shoutouts are free. I don't think everyone ever pays for a shout out. I feel like it's unrealistic to have all the little. See, I can't put the roof down this time because I'm trying to build it on the roof thing. I feel like it's unrealistic to have all the little brambles in like one cluster, so I'm gonna make like a secondary cluster over here. Yeah. Now I'm going down. Actually, it was up here. Yeah. Alright. Bracket down. Thanks the first. I did not do that. I'm gonna bracket this down, like I was just saying, because I feel like here we need something smaller. And just to sort of round it out a bit. If that's not too symmetrical, I might delete that one, and then that. I don't know, it either looks really bad or really good. But, that being said, I feel like that might conclude this first house. Which pretty much I think didn't use vampire stuff except for the brambles. I'm not fully sure. But overall, this might be fairly base game, except for holidays, that's free. But let's test out the pool really quick. Before I put it on the gallery, I want to make sure Sims can actually get into the pool. Time for the 10-hour loading screen. While we're here, I'm going to check and make sure my video and my audio are still good. Seems fine to me. So let's see what the Bout family thinks of their new home. And by what they think of their new home, I'm just going to try to put them all in the pool. Will they all fit in the pool at once is one question. And it's the follow-up question to, can any of them get in the pool? If my landscaping or my cheats have kept them from getting in the pool, I'm still gonna upload it probably. Because the pool is for looking. It looks nice. But I might try to tweak something, I probably won't. I still just want to see. It's my own curiosity, you know? I'd like my Sims to be able to swim if they want to swim. If this family wants to hop into the backyard to take a quick, splash, they should be able to. I really wish this Canada Dry was a Dr. Pepper. Like, geez, I'm angry. Heck yeah, it's starting up. Stay paused. Nice. Okay. Already I'm happy that the Sims seem to appreciate my hard work. Good environment. Good environment. Okay, all around people like it. So, can they get in the pool? Swim with. All three of you. Enjoy your new home. Go swimming. Did that not work? I don't know why it isn't working. Okay, I'm making them all go here. Everybody get to the pool. It's a race. The first person in the pool is the best member of the family. Okay. Bridget Bout is the best member of the family. She's the best. Go swimming. It's not. It looks like just the swim with interaction was broken. Oh, why did I click it? I just said it's broken, duh. Yeah, so far, one sim is in the pool. Can all three fit in the pool at once? Also, I love her little hat. I know I designed her. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I love the hat. Okay, heck yeah. Sibling bonding time. All three of the siblings can all fit in the pool. And seeing them in a pool surrounded by nature gives me... It's for some reason making me remember that one scene from the movie A Room with a View, where the guys go off into the woods naked and just, like, swim and goof around. Yeah. So this pool is functional. Sims can build their fitness skill, and they can vibe with their family. And in my opinion, it looks good while doing it. So, I'm gonna put this house on the gallery, if I remember how to do that, 'cause it's been forever since I did that. Where's upload to gallery? Actually, wait, I can change the lot tree. Oh, I can only do that in Manage World. I'm gonna go back to Manage World. Pour a cup of coffee and stay up late. That's what I'm gonna do tonight, playing The Sims. Woo! I was gonna do it last night, and then last night, even though I fell asleep during the day, I ended up sleeping at 9 p.m. Just saying the word sleep made me sleepy, jeez. I ended up sleeping at like 9 p.m. There's the house. How do I put it on the gallery? It's been forever since I've done most stuff in The Sims, because I don't really do much. Like, the last time I played The Sims recreationally, I built a vampire hype house, got a bunch of people pregnant, ruined Bella and Mortimer's marriage by getting Bella pregnant, and then romancing her husband, and then marrying him. But the sim that I had marry him had a bunch of had romance with most girls in town, and had them all pregnant. So he invited all these pregnant girls to his wedding. He turned Mortimer into a vampire before the wedding. They had this weird indoor vampire wedding. He locked the doors. The pregnant people were stuck. and he kept romancing Mortimer until the romance with all those women was down to zero, which took a while. You'd think seeing your boyfriend get married would make you think, oh, I probably could have done this all along. I don't know why I went out to manage worlds and back. So, whatever. Anyway, you'd think seeing your boyfriend or girlfriend marry someone else in front of you and you're invited to the wedding, you'd think, oh, well, I'm no longer dating them. But no, it took a lot to make the other Sims think, hey, I shouldn't be dating this guy. Okay, so because this is the musician's house, they're definitely going to do great acoustics. Survival. Private dwelling. No. No. Obviously, we don't need, like, every... I might put homie on, like, every single lot here, because it's a cottagecore town. Everything cottagecore is homey. That might be it. That might be the only thing that applies here. I mean, I guess I could make things like a teen neighborhood or whatever. I wish there was a thing that just made more Sims show up, like the opposite of private dwelling. Like, I wish there was one that made random Sims show up all the time, so I could make a bunch of Sims and put them in this world, and then have them all vibe. But yeah, I might just put 2 traits for now. I might download a mod for, like, custom traits, which probably won't, because then on the gallery you'll have to have the same mod. But yeah, this house will be great acoustics and homely. Or homey, sorry. I think homely is an insult. I didn't mean it that way. If I open the gallery, can I upload? This is me. How do I upload? See, here's an older build I made, basically in the same style. I think there's pawns in this build too. Oh, there's me as a sim, back when I had short hair. How do I upload? Yeah, ignore some of those. Some of those were for challenges, so if you saw any that looked really sus, like I think like Ugly and Fatspo and whatever, those were for 2 different Sims challenges that I was doing on my own time. So, hey, if you guys want me to do read out the Ugly challenge or I believe it was called Get Fit, Get Fat, Get Fit or whatever. It was this challenge in The Sims 3 where like you wanted your sim to go from full body potential to not back to full body potential in the shortest amount of in-game time. So it wasn't real life like a speed run, because you can change the speed of the Sims game. It was like counting the actual like days in the Sims. It's actually quite hard to like adapt Sims 3 challenges to Sims 4. I don't know why, but it is. How do I upload? Oh wait, it's right here, isn't it? Yeah, it is right here. I'm just dumb. Yeah. If I ever get popular on YouTube, people in the chat are gonna be like, "Hey, idiot, it's this," and I'm gonna be so grateful because then instead of fumbling around by myself, people will just tell me what to do. So yeah, this is what you can see from the gallery. Well, that's just not gonna load. Um, in the description, I probably won't mention the characters that live here because I want people to be able to live in this house on their own, like with their own story. Even though I do have references to the characters, like the trans flag and the some other details, but let's think of a nice way to describe this house. I really didn't know what to write about this one, so I said a nice 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom house with many musical instruments inside. This house even has a small pond in the back for swimming. All that's true. I I don't know what else to write. Like if I built the interior with a very specific style, I'd be like a blah 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 style house with blah blah. Like I'd sound like a realtor. But one, I don't know anything about like realty or real. I can't even pronounce English words. One of my friend's dads is a realtor. I feel like sharing that. Anyway, I don't know anything about realty, and the inside of this house is kind of a train wreck because I got distracted during the stream and just stopped doing cottagecore. But yeah, if you want this house, I can actually change the number of bedrooms and baths. I don't think I've ever done this. Boom. Just 2 full bathrooms. I should specify that because some things have half baths, like my house has 2 full baths and a half bath and an unfinished basement. Yeah, I'm sharing this to the gallery. It's called Musician's House. It'll be by the user Corroded Ghost. You'll be able to find it. While it's uploading, I'm gonna go get my phone because I have 2 photos of the next house I want to build. It's a real house in real life. The photos are from really weird angles, and they were taken by a family member who's notorious for putting her finger over the lens of cameras. So, also, I'm going to change some of the rooms of the house because I'm building it for a smaller family than the people who lived there in real life, and I'm building it for a specific talent. The next house I'm building will be the gardener's house. So, it will be different, but it is going to be heavily inspired by a real-life house that I've seen. When I say seen, I've also been inside the house. Like, I've, this is a legitimate place that I wouldn't say I've ever lived there, but I spent like 4 or 5 days at the house, There we go. Okay. So because we already have a family in this world, pardon? I absolutely could just click on a new lot and manage worlds. Click, I believe it's called just edit lot or whatever, and then build with infinite money. Like if I click this, I could just build infinite money. But I want to make another Sims family. I want to, because I was just building a house, I want to make the family.
Shanib huh?
Hello, sir. Unfortunately, the people that I want to live in the gardener house are both women, so you are getting a sex change. Which I'm jealous, by the way. I've been waiting a long time to get mine. For those who don't know, June 3rd. I'm getting a sex change on June 3rd. I'm gonna make a video about it, probably after the fact. I talked to my doctors, and they were like, some people get sent home from the surgery the same day, others have to stay in the hospital overnight, others longer, but that's rare. So, it might come out on the 3rd, and you might see a ghost on opioids, or it might come out, a week later, and I'll just be like, wow, I just had a sex change surgery. Yeah, also, I want you to be old.
Nasibi. To be spread new.
She just looks like a young person with gray hair and a wrinkled face. Like, in The Sims, old people don't really look old, they just look recolored. Oh, you talk a lot. That's my job. I'm supposed to talk a lot. So I want to make her look like me. Not like just like me, but look like she's related to me. I have green eyes. I have, like, hooded eyelids. I don't know if that's hooded, but here it kind of looked hooded. Yeah, having hooded eyelids kind of sucks, because if you apply eyeliner or eyeshadow to your upper eyelids, and then you open your eyes, it goes away, it just smudges. Like, it rolls up inside your skin. So I can only apply liner to the bottom of my eyes. Alright, so when I think of old women, I think about short hair. And I don't mean that in a mean way, just like both my grandmas have short hair. Like, they look like this. Now, when I see short hair, I don't think of old women. It doesn't go both ways. When I see short hair, I think of short hair, but then when I see, like, old women, I think of short hair. So when I meet an old woman with really long hair, I'm really impressed by it. Like, it's like, wow. It feels kind of exotic. I don't know if that's weird to say, but like you see an old woman with long hair, and it's like, how long has she been growing that out? And then you realize, I don't know, she's had like 80 years to
Hmm.
grow out her hair, so probably a good chunk of time. So I want to put this lady in very like sturdy clothing because she's a gardener. So like you want the denims so you can like kneel on them, kneel by rocks, pull roots out of the
Huh?
dirt.
Grow
You want a
shut
top
up.
that not a blouse.
Ain't
Let's
a
try
boots.
jackets maybe. Like that looks good. I like that. See, do the bottoms come in a better color? So you can get denim in other colors.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. I don't know if it's all too bright. Like I don't know if there's too maybe that. That's more contrast. We're doing that. Also, I'm sorry, girl, but we're not gonna be
Stephen.
gardening in high heels. We're gonna be gardening in
Life.
boots. I kind of wish The Sims didn't divide clothing up by feminine and masculine. Like, I know you can make your sim wear whatever, but sometimes I forget, like, oh, are the boots I want in feminine or masculine? So I just remove it and go through all the boots. Like, I don't remember, uh, like, which gender, not gender, I guess, what like, presentation thing this was assigned. If The Sims just put all the clothes in one area, I would get through things faster. Especially because not every area has a clothes option for both. Like, if I go to, like, brassieres, there are no masculine options. So I feel like we should just have the brassieres category, the suit jacket category, the jacket category. Like, don't break it down by gender presentation. Also, girl needs more eyebrows. I don't get people who pluck their eyebrows. Like, it looks painful. Bigger eyebrows look better, also. In my opinion, of course. Like, if you have naturally thin eyebrows, it's fine. Not, it's not, one, you shouldn't base your worth off of my own personal opinions, because everyone has different opinions. I want to flatten it out. Everyone has different opinions on beauty, and ultimately you should look in a way that you look in the mirror and you feel happy about how you look. But to me personally, I feel like thick eyebrows and thin eyebrows, if natural, both look fine. But when you have unnatural thin eyebrows, like someone plucks it, which you can tell if someone plucks their eyebrows most of the time, it's kind of unsettling to me. So either I have some like deep rooted fear of people like pulling out my eyebrows, which I doubt it because I've developed the habit of pulling out my eyelashes. I have like some weird version of
Dazzle.
trichomania. So either I have like some subconscious fear of like
Guess
I need to give you some like meat on your bones because you're working hard, you're pulling up weeds. Yeah, I don't know. When I see someone who plucks out their eyebrows, I just get a little bit uncomfortable, and that's probably just a weird personal issue I have. Already, her everyday looks good. I want to give her a little bit of
Focus.
makeup. Both of my grandmothers wear makeup, and it's definitely they definitely go bold with the lips and like barely do anything else. 'Cause both of them I know they wear like dark red lipstick. That doesn't look very good. I'm sorry. Both of them wear like dark red lipstick. I'm starting to get it. Like I think it kind of looks bad, but it looks accurate. It's just like I don't know if you built like a real house, 1-to-1 scale in Minecraft. Are
Oh,
you okay, girl?
cricky.
If you built like a real house 1-to-1 scale in Minecraft, it might look really bad, but even though in real life the house looks pretty. Like I feel like if I build my grandma directly in The Sims, she probably wouldn't look very nice. She looks great in real life. So that's on The Sims. Like my grandma's fine. I don't know what The Sims issue is. Thinking maybe no eyeshadow, actually. Maybe like a very light brown. Um, okay, that's feeling a little promising. I like that. I don't think any of my grandparents wore eyeliner. It's either
Fibonacci?
they're really good at it and you
Huh?
just can't tell, or they don't. Okay, let's see whatever
Sleep-a-blam.
abomination the Sims randomly generated outfit was for formal.
Mm-hmm.
Girl looks like upper half her age, lower half high school.
Mm-hmm.
I actually really like this upper half shirt, by the way. Like, I've used it on my Sims before. I think it's neat. I'm thinking, I don't know if a skirt would go with it or if pants would go with it, though. Okay, like I always
Hmm.
say, either this looks really bad, good, or really bad. I genuinely can't tell. If you like it, tell me in the chat. If you hate it, tell me in the chat. If you don't speak up, I'm just gonna assume it's nice. Wearing some nice subtler heels, because, heels are okay. I personally don't like them because I was forced to wear them once for a wedding, and it really hurt my feet. So now I'm like really biased against them. Overall, this looks really nice, but it looks a little bland. Let's decorate it a little bit.
Balanil.
Yeah, your little sigh right there about it being bland. I feel that, girl. Let's get you some decoration. None of these feel right. I guess this feels the closest. I'm used to older women wearing leggings. Nothing I say here is meant to be offensive. Like, I'm not trying to say, like, all old women wear leggings or all whatever. When I say, like, I'm used to, I just mean, like, based on people I know in real life. So, like,
Hmm.
the women I know in real life, the old women I know in real life, wear leggings a lot. And that might not be because they're old. It might be some other cultural thing. Like, oh, Ghost, you live in the American Midwest. In the American Midwest, women tend to wear leggings, where in other places, they prefer, like, long socks. I don't know, I'm making stuff up. But, like, if all my Sims look a little bit sort of, like, stereotyped, just headcanon them all as living in Kansas.
Anaba?
The Sims I'm
Huh?
building, this is what people in Kansas
Ah.
look like.
Sure, me sapoya.
If anyone's like, oh no, did you just dox
Sure
yourself?
me.
Now, you should all know I live in Kansas. In my Walmart water Roomba video, um, there's shirts that say Kansas. In real life, my grandma doesn't have
Hmm.
piercing. Well, one of them does, one of them doesn't. Yeah, come on, Kansas woman. Let's get you a
See
necklace.
good name.
I wish they didn't separate necklaces and glasses from the other accessories. Like, I wish you could do them all at once. Okay, I like the contrast of the green and the orange. So, again, speak now or forever hold your peace. Because I think this is pretty. She's gonna look like this unless someone tells me
Oh,
otherwise.
oh, oh.
Girl, get your hip together.
Fimpy.
Look good. Yeah, I'm not a fan. You know what?
Gosha.
No glasses. You look pretty without them. I want to give her a wedding ring. I just decided that. Am I gonna make her a husband? No. Just like how in the last house going in, I had a plan. Like, I was like, we're gonna have a brother and some sisters. In this one, I want us to have a grandmother and granddaughter. And I have played around with this, and in order to make them like related grandma and granddaughter, I think you have to do genetics, make a child, and then genetics, make a child of that, and delete the first child. I don't think you can go into
Huh?
relationships and
It's a
change that. It
wolf.
just gives you the mother or daughter option.
Gosha kapoma.
So I could be wrong.
Vamosi.
Should I give her a necklace here? Right now, she kind of looks a little bit like a randomly generated sim, and I don't want her to look like a randomly generated sim. I want her to look. What if I put the same necklace on?
Hmm.
What if it was gray? What if it was blue? I like it being green. Like, we can act like this is her favorite. Pardon my little burp. And act like it's her favorite pair of jewelry. Which I guess by that logic it would also have to be gold here too. I personally like it. I still feel like she doesn't really pop, but like, I
Oh,
don't know.
ah.
It's really hard to design outfits for a demographic you're not part of. Like, I'm not elderly, so right now off the top of my head, I'm not like, oh my word, I'm so inspired. They don't even have like good old lady church hats. So
Mm-hmm.
okay, this workout outfit's fine, but no glasses and no earrings. Like, imagine never wearing glasses in your life. Like, you just don't wear them. And then when it's time to work out, you're like, I'm gonna put on some glasses before I hit the road. Gotta.
Balanil.
Oh, cool. Looks like I have 4 people watching right now. Thank you everyone for tuning into my stream. Um, yeah, this gray tracksuit is fine. I rarely see my Sims exercise. Like, unless I actually make them exercise, they don't.
Uncas.
They never do it by free will. Well, these shoes look more like something an older woman would wear to exercise. The gray looks boring. It's the only thing that like matches. Also, I want her to wear her wedding ring. I wish there was an option for Sims to like assign like when you're making their daily outfit, if you could like right click, make some setting where it's like apply this to every outfit, unless specified otherwise. Because whenever I make Sims wear wedding rings or wear glasses, it's always inconsistent. And it's like you don't take off your wedding ring to sleep, put it on. Also, these pajamas look fine to me. Sorry for being kind of lazy with this sim. I just, I don't know. I'm not an old people expert. Some soft green. So yeah, the green I think matches the blue here. Like it works. Good, her wedding ring's on her. I wanted to double check. I wasn't like, forgetting that. Party. This is no party outfit. These sandals are nice though. Maybe like a more simplified version. I like the gold. Maybe even this. No, the plain gold looks nice. And then for pants. I like that. One of my grandmas in real life does wear a lot of like 3/4 length pants. This isn't what my grandma looks like. This is kind of a. Oh, I keep forgetting to do her makeup. I have no attention span. This isn't based on one of my grandmas in real life. It's like a weird mix of like both my grandmas in real life. It's like a fusion of them. I just realized I was lowering color, not opacity, this whole time. That would have drastically changed my. I just thought I saw something in real life and I didn't. That would have changed what I did for the lipstick earlier. I'm not gonna go back and change it because what I made still looks like my grandma's lipstick. So you know, you can arrive at the same. You can arrive at the same end result from different beginning points. So this is what I want to take down for opacity. And yeah, this is pretty much what I wanted for makeup. No one wears makeup while exercising, unless they're like wearing like waterproof or they have some sort of, it's called a primer? No, setting spray. I don't know the term. Basically, you can wear makeup while you exercise, but it has to be fancy, expensive makeup. And it makes it not dissolve with sweat. Which, I don't do that. I just put on normal makeup, and then I get mad when I sweat, and it drips into my eyes and it hurts. That does not look right. That especially doesn't look right. That almost looks like makeup from the Broadway musical Cats. Let me check something real quick. Okay. That's the one I'm on. I don't know why I clicked it again. This looks nice. Let's change the color. You'd probably design the outfit first, then match the makeup to the outfit. Because I was picking out a shirt, and then I was like, oh, I know. Let's completely get distracted and fix the makeup. I love sweaters so much. I don't know if this is fitting for this character, but I will definitely. I wish you could save Sims outfits for later. Like, wish you could have like a favorite outfits category, and like save a shirt, save a pair of pants, like something that you use commonly. Because if you could, I would definitely save this. I'd save this. I forgot the word for shirt, but now I have it. I would save this shirt for her granddaughter. Here's a different sweater. Ooh, she and her granddaughter could both wear sweaters. They can be sweater bros. Wait, I do not like the green. How come none of the sweaters like speak to me as much as I want them? Ooh, this looks kind of cute. I don't like the back. I wish it was just a normal sweater. Like, I'm sorry, but I never really understood back cutouts. Like, my back would get cold if I wore one. I know they're not made for me. I'm not saying, like, oh, if
Hmm.
fashion doesn't serve my needs, it's useless. I just mean, like,
Hmm.
I just don't get how people wear them. They just don't look comfy to me. You know what? No more feminine. If you wear both of the Sims styles, you're open to twice the options, which that's true in real life. If you don't care about gender roles, you can wear twice as many cute outfits. Yeah, I already know. I know I've already used this sweater,
Mm-hmm.
but I love it so much. See, did I already use it?
Hmm.
That might have been in a personal world. I don't even remember anymore. Back at the top again.
Money.
I'm sorry, girl. I just
Hmm.
don't know what to dress you in. Thing is, I don't go to parties with my grandmas, so I don't even know what
Huh?
to wear there.
Grosha go. In a bush.
Everyone knows grandmas show up to the party wearing the
Mm-hmm.
Sim Plum Blob shirt. Plum Bob? Plum Blob? I don't even know. This is the thing I've liked the most so far, but it doesn't scream her. But you know, she's an eccentric old lady. She's gonna wear her cool off-the-shoulder shirt. So, I've just decided. Um, should I put her in tights again? 'Cause I really strongly associate certain people wearing leggings. So, oh golly, that looks terrible. Looks like the answer was no. I shouldn't put her in tights.
Graphoba.
Jeez. I guess, yeah,
Saboy.
it would be common sense that sandals and tights,
Jeremy.
but I don't know.
Huh?
Tights.
Saboya.
Put on your ring. I
Long
think it's weird there are swimming
distance.
rings, but there aren't, athletic rings. Again, I don't really get the game. Okay, so, I'm gonna say tank top. Gr green. Purple. Let's see, I like the shorts. Shorts are always cool.
Oh, ah.
What are the shorts options? Based on shorts options, I might change my top ideas. Maybe green might be cool shorts options, and then the top could be like a gray, even a black. I can't tell if I like the black or the gray better. I'm gonna go with gray, or maybe this is white. I might not know what colors are. Oh, it looks like only 3 people are watching now. Yeah, I'm not fully sure I know what colors are, but we're just gonna deal with that. We'll cross that road when we get to it. If no one asks me about colors, no one will find out that I don't know about them. Gray. Yeah, that looks cool to me. Any cool necklaces? That does not look realistic to me. Yeah, this might be the swimming outfit. Okay, let's put her back in a normal outfit. And see, I had an idea for
Ah,
naming these
pretty.
people, which it's a pun, so you might not find it funny. I'm gonna find it funny. But I thought, the grandma and the granddaughter could logically have different names because if the grandmother has a daughter and then that daughter has a kid, if the daughter marries someone else and takes their name before having the kid, then they'll have different last names.
Ah,
So I'm gonna
Balinese.
name the grandmother Mary
Ah.
Gold because it's like the flower marigold, and she's gonna be one of 2 gardener Sims that live in a house together. And now, to make her granddaughter, we need to play with genetics because that's the only way I found out to make them relate.
Hibbs,
For all I know, there's a
hibbs,
simpler
hibbs.
way, but who
Hmm.
knows? That's fine. That can be the mom. We're just gonna delete you anyway. So say goodbye to your short existence in this world.
Wimple Oatsy! Nayavuna Noosh.
Boom. So, just to show off how that works. she's now, like, locked as the grandma. Which, I'm sorry, girl, I know this is what the genetics of your grandma made, but I want to make you look, different. So, I'm sorry. First, as last name, I thought it'd be funny to make her last name Gardner, because it's a real last name, or at least where I come from, it's a real last name, so it'd be funny, because she's a gardener and her name is Gardner. Haha, guys, funny, give me award. No, and then for her first name, I just thought Lily. It's a flower name, and I've always loved the name Lily, and it's not a Harry Potter reference, so if people bring that up, no, I'm gonna fight you. So, we have the beautiful Lily, Gardner. And, oh, I forgot to give the grandma a personality.
Mm-hmm.
So I want her thing to be friend of the world. Like, she's like a kind old lady who wants to teach everyone in the neighborhood about gardening and pass on her, like, traditions and beliefs to the youth. But she's gonna be a little bit gloomy because her daughter and her son-in-law died, leaving her with her granddaughter. I mean, it sucks, but now you have someone to live with you after your husband died, which also makes her gloomy. When I say if her husband's dead, why does she wear the ring? To remember and honor him. Because she's nice. She's gonna be gloomy. She's gonna love the outdoors because she's a gardener. And she's gonna be, I want to say family-oriented. Seems like such a simple description. I think there's more than that. I'm gonna say yeah, because with oriented, I can't speak. With the family trait, you get the dialogue option boast about family, and I want her to be able to say like, "Wow, my granddaughter's really taken after my footsteps. My granddaughter's so good at gardening. I'm proud of her." I want her to really love Lily, and I want them to be best friends. Because I'm already constructing complicated stories set in a fictional world entirely in my head to cope with finals. Yeah, this is Lily. So Lily actually is going to be like way more into gardening than her grandma. She's a freelance botanist. She's like, yeah, I'm going to learn about herbology and I'm going to grow my own food and be self-sufficient. It's just whatever. She's going to be gloomy too because her parents died and her grandpa died. She's just sad. And then she is going to be, I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I didn't put a lot of thought into her. I might make her a loner. No, that's kind of mean with like family oriented. She'd be grumpy when her grandma spends time with her. Homesy maybe? Lazy. Make her childish, which I know is weird. She's a teen. Teens are, children, but she really embraces her inner child. Like she's like, wow, I'm never gonna grow up. She has Peter Pan syndrome. I want her to be a brunette. I don't know why. I just do. I'm also imagining her with shorter hair. Maybe like this. So some other options. That looks nice. Let's try some more. This is my current haircut. Let's take out feminine, because hair is no gender. See, this is like a Sims masculine haircut, but I think it looks really good on a girl. Where they gave her grandma's eye wrinkles. I don't know if I like that, to be completely honest. I'm not trying to shame people with eye wrinkles. Sorry, I'm yawning. I'm really tired. Because I personally have huge eye bags, and I also have eye wrinkles. Maybe this. I really don't know. That's this. This looks really cute. Also, I'd like to give her smaller eyebrows. Like, her grandma's eyebrows were too small, now her eyebrows are too big. It's like the Goldilocks and the pudding. Can I flatten your eyebrows? There we go. Now let me make sure she's different eyebrows than her grandma. Good, they're noticeably different. So I don't want to give all my Sims the same face, because same face, now I'm paranoid that they're not different. I don't like how I can't like switch back and forth really quick and see them both really close up. These are far more rounded, I think. I mean,
Hmm.
you know what? Yeah, you can make your eyebrows a little bit more angular just to differentiate you from your gran. There you go. I think it's quite striking. I also want to, I don't want her to have eye bags, if that's okay. Let's give her some freckles, like all over her face, and then maybe we can give her grandma freckles too to like make the grandma look less like a randomized sim. I don't think randomized sims have freckles. They might, and I just never noticed it. So I'm gonna give her grandma freckles just on the bridge of the nose. Or maybe not this. Maybe give her grandma like a little mole too. That's not just on the bridge. I gave her grandma the same freckles as her. There we go. So grandma's freckles like right on the bridge of her nose, and then her granddaughter has freckles everywhere. So that's how you can tell they're related. They also both have green eyes, but I'm thinking of maybe changing the green here to be like way lighter, like that. Yeah, so they're like related, but you know, a few generations. So for her, I saw a really good outfit while going to the
Ooh.
grandma, but I don't know what category it would be in. I also don't know if it's a male outfit or I think it looked female to me. I could be wrong. I don't want to assume. I don't see it yet. Okay, this looks cute though. It's not what I want, but I'm just sharing. I think it looks nice. It's none of these. Where is it? Maybe it's not feminine. That might be my issue.
Hmm.
But it's like a stripy jacket that buttons up halfway. Would it be under blouses?
Ooh.
No, it's not. I swear this is a real item that exists, because I saw it and I was like, I'm not going to put that on the grandma. It's the Jim Pickens outfit. This isn't the outfit I wanted to... Okay, I don't like that on her, but like... Oh, this is the outfit I was looking for. Oh. Okay, girl, you're, in my opinion, way too skinny. Let's give you like a bit more shoulder, a bit more arm meat. And that looks a little bit unnatural. To keep it proportionate, I think I'll just like curve like that.
Oh.
I want to make her a little bit less curvy because I feel like my last household Edvern is super curvy. So I'm gonna like balance it out. I do want to give her a bit more of a booty. I give a lot of my Sims a booty because I feel like it's weird when you look at someone sideways. I'm like, there's no definition. It's like you're not a two-dimensional cardboard cutout. Where's the booty? Most of what I'm saying out of context sounds great. Like within the Sims, it makes sense, you know. But out of context, it'd be like, what the heck? So I own like basically this exact pair of pants, and it's really comfy. Also, it's boot time. I think these are the same boots as her grandma. Let me double check. It looks like it. Alright, let's differentiate you a lot from your grandma, because you're an individual sim. You should both have your own individual personalities. I really like these boots. You got the cool side detail. Let me double check these aren't the same as the grandma, so I'm paranoid.
Ooh. Ah, Bema.
Yeah, they aren't. Or if they are, I'm just like really dumb and I can't see it. I kind of want to give her cool socks, which I know I gave the grandma like stockings, and now I'm giving her socks. So there's a bit of a theme. Maybe these. Maybe it looks a little bit weird. What other options are there? Green. I don't think I like that.
Hmm.
Ooh, that looks cute. I like this. I stress this probably isn't the best outfit for gardening, so if she kneels on the ground, it will probably hurt her knees. But small price to pay for being fashionable. This is when someone would say, "That isn't fashionable, Ghost. What are you designing?" You know, you're wrong. This is the height of fashion. Now, if we're gonna talk about outfits that like are fashionable and functional, like if we're gonna argue about this,
Hmm.
she needs some gloves. She needs to have some gardening gloves. What are these first ones?
Ah.
Yeah. And those look like some nice leather gloves too, if you look at the little details. Yeah.
Ah.
Leather gloves. Maybe a hat to keep the sun out of her eyes while gardening. Because even though her grandma was the original gardener, she's more hyped about gardening than her grandma was. That okay, that's actually really cute, I think. Let's give her a necklace. Or I guess that's face again. It's weird how they break it up. Should I give her earrings? Maybe like a little hoop. Like a little hoop. I like it. I'm really just dressing the sim the way I'd dress myself if I was a girl. Like, I have hoop earrings in real life. I have cute hats. I have these
Ah.
exact pants. Like I said, I wear boots. I don't know if I'd wear the gloves, but like, 'cause I usually garden with that glove. I keep clicking on her neck, trying to give her a necklace, and forgetting it's up here. Yeah, this is basically how I'd dress if I was a girl. That's some useless information right there. Unless someone out there's like, time to draw ghost fan art. He said he'd wear this green shirt if he was a girl. I like this. She looks kind of city kid with the hat. I don't know why the hat screams city to me.
Ah.
It does. Okay, well now that we've dressed her, let's see what random nonsense The Sims 4 puts together for her formal. Okay, that actually looks good, but let's give her some makeup. I forgot makeup again. Which I know you don't have to wear makeup. I personally think Sims look a little bit better with makeup because it makes them pop a bit more from the random generated ones. Even though the random generated ones have makeup, it's a little bit too heavy.
Ah.
Bruh, none of these Sims have ever heard of subtlety. Well, this actually looks good. Either I don't know how to color match, or the Sims makeup just looks bad. Okay, with the purple, it just looks like she had double black eyes. Like, jeez. Okay, what if I turn the opacity way down? I feel like that looks nice. And then I'm imagining her as like a winged eyeliner girl, because I think one of the girls in my last house was a winged eyeliner girl, but I don't know if I like it or not. Maybe she'd look better with less wing. Like there, that's a more subtle wing. Or maybe no. Or maybe wing like this. That's less subtle. I like that. I think that looks really natural on her face. Yes, one of the Sims eye shapes looks super good with winged eyeliner. Like, I wouldn't know which eye shape it is by looking at it. I keep clicking on her lips trying to give her lipstick. I don't know which one it is, but one of the Sims eye shapes looks really good with winged eyeliner. When you happen to pair them up, it just looks right. Like, you know it when you see it. It complements so well. I like this little subtle look. Let me look at their noses. This might sound like a weird, like, pet peeve, but I tried to make myself in The Sims the other day, and, like, I have a hook nose, sort of. So I tried to, like, give it to me in The Sims, but my hook's, like, up at the top, and then my nose flattens out at the bottom. In The Sims, you can either have, like, concave nose, straight nose, or, like, entire nose out. You can't, like, have one part come out, one part come out. So this is the closest you can get to my nose in The Sims. It makes me mad that The Sims like doesn't really have an option for my nose. So I'm just gonna start giving random Sims the closest thing available to my nose. Should the grandma also? Yeah. Let's say she didn't get her nose from her dad. Let's say she got her nose from her mom and her grandma. Yeah, I wish The Sims had more options to look like me, and that's also like a pet peeve I have with The Sims hair. Is their shape is like brown. I'll show it off on the grandma. This is too dark brown for me. This is red. This is natural red. This is natural red. This is yellow. This is almost white, and this is white. There isn't a light brown. They only have like dark saturated brown. The closest they have is brown mixed with gray. But like, I'm not graying. I'm 18. You know, my hair isn't gray. So it bothers me that they don't really have a Sims hair color that looks like mine. They finally have like they have plenty of skin colors now, which I love that. Like I love how in The Sims not only do they have a million options for skin colors, but you can also make your own. Like if I wanted to, I could go into here and I could change it around. Um, but I think we need more nose options in The Sims because it's really hard for me to make my nose in The Sims. I gave these two basically the not real version of my nose. And now, okay, you're not gonna wear sneakers with a dress. I like these. I should probably. I don't know if I'm married to the pink though. What options? Ooh, wait, that like wine red looked really nice. Yeah, and now let's change the shoes. I think that looks really classy. Doesn't really look botanist though. I mean, I guess there's two flowers here. There are some dresses here that look, in my opinion, quite, botanisty. Let's see if there's other shoes that match the dress better. I don't know if that's better or worse. Okay. This just looks like the kind of dress that would have gloves, and I might just be saying that because I put her in gloves earlier, and now I'm like, oh, she should always wear gloves so it matches. Like, this looks kind of good. It also looks kind of bad. I like that. I like that. Kind of looks like she's going to the opera. I feel like she should be wearing a necklace again. I don't know. I always want to put necklaces on my Sims. Like, I feel like a Sim isn't complete until they have a necklace. Like, I was designing the male Sim in my last house. I was like, yeah, he should wear a necklace while swimming because I say so. Yeah.
Ooh.
I don't know if I like that. I think this looks nice. Not fully sure. You can hear a bit of a question in my voice. She should definitely have some nice, like, formal earrings. Yeah. I feel like altogether this looks pretty good. Maybe I'll change the necklace. Not that. I'm mad I can't, like, click on the necklace or, like, on her neck to do it. I have to click on her face and then... Pardon my yawn. Actually, if this look better. I know it's kind of weird. It's mixing gold and silver, but I feel like it works. This can also be silver and black, but like the silver, it's green. I don't feel like the green goes with it. Maybe the blue. I don't know. I just liked this better. Is she already wearing makeup? Because I think she is, but she might not be. I don't know. I'm not trying to get your eyes. She's not, because there's no X for me to click. Unless I accidentally clicked it. I'm kind of out of it right now. I'm really tired. I thought I'd be able to stream tonight, but I might be a little bit too sleepy for this. That looks like a black eye. Let's tone it down a little bit. See, now it looks a lot more like actual makeup. Maybe a little bit of a cat eye. No, again, just doesn't work with your face. This cat eye looks kind of nice. Like, zoomed out, it looks, in my opinion, fine. When you zoom in, it's like, it's kind of meh. But that's, I don't know. It's hard to design good Sims. People who can actually make Sims look good, they're skilled. So I imagine her never really wearing like really reds in her lips, more of like browns to match her hair. I think she looks pretty good. Athletics time. Let me change your shoes, but why not have those shades? Those shades look great. I think that looks cool. Can I change the shades to be red? Will it let me change the lens color? Yes, it will. Boom. Epic workout outfit. Okay, for sleep, you don't need glasses to sleep. Actually, her workout outfit needs earrings. My earrings don't magically disappear when I'm working out. I mean, I guess I could take them out, but I don't. Also, I wear earrings to bed sometimes, so boom. Overall, the rest of her outfit's really cute. I might see if I can color change this. There the first way. Maybe change the pants. Do the pants have more purpley options? I feel like it's weird to have both purple and blue. I could make them gray. And then can I make these purple? Not really. I might keep the pants matching the bunnies and look for like a better blue sleepy top of this. That's too much blue. Too many patterns. I think this might be a good look. I kind of feel like I'm cheating, just like accepting what the game gives me, but they're giving her some really cute looks. Yeah, this is her gardening look, a formal look, athletic, sleep, and party. Okay, no, this is not very party to me.
Ooh.
See, I also think she'd look good with the off-shoulder sweater, but her grandma kind of took it over. I am getting, I am getting sweater vibes from her. Maybe she can wear the normal sweater. I think that looks cute. And then she does look good in a skirt. So let's see what are there better skirt colors. That's like matchy. Patterns don't work. There's not really any good skirt options. Like, Sims really needs to. I guess if I remove party, then yeah. It's the issues that I have party in there. This kind of looks nice. I'm not against it, but I feel like I can find something better. I like this. I don't know if it's too much green, but I think green is her color because she has red in her brown hair and she's green eyes. I'm a big fan of long sleeves and then like short pants. I don't know why. That's just something that I dress that way. I think it's cool. Heck yeah, party boots. Boots always look good with a short skirt. I mean, assuming they're like complementary colors, but as a general rule, I'd say boots look good with a short skirt. Are there other boots though? I
Ooh.
like the last ones better. And then here, are there any softness that I could apply that be? Ooh, these might be cool. They do have flowers in them, but they're like evil flowers. No, it doesn't work. Pardon my little burp again. drinking soda.
Hmm.
What? Oh, it's hidden under the boots. I was confused for a second. Same here. When I said same here, I wasn't telling myself same here. I was saying like these socks also do that. I kind of like this, but I kind of don't. I would say, tell me if you enjoy this. So far, no one said anything. Tell me if you hate it or enjoy it. So I'm gonna decorate her more. I'm gonna go hoops again. I know it's kind of basic. Actually, I might switch it up for a party. What would someone wear if they were gonna be wild? Bigger hoops. I'm kidding. It'd be funny. She's like, oh, normally I have my small hoops, but today I'm busting out the big hoops. Also, thank you for watching, all 5 people that are watching. 'Cause I just saw people join in real time, and it really means a lot to me that you guys watch this. I'm kind of leaning towards brown up top, like maybe this to balance out the brown on the bottom, but I'm not fully sure. So I just don't know. Hmm. Maybe something simple. No, I want to do something dangly for party. I don't know why, but I really feel called to something dangly.
Hmm.
So I might do this. I don't know if this is something a teenager would wear, but right now, we're in a weird time with vintage and retro. So someone actually might wear earrings like that today. And if they do, it's awesome. I like this. Maybe the sweater should not be green, like we have green in the pants. You can try like I actually think it looked better green. My sim might be a little bit oversaturated, but she's pretty. I don't want to. I keep almost changing their eye color. I literally just want to give her a little hint of makeup. I think here we should really do like an orange makeup or like a red. Okay, no,
Hmm.
that does not look good. That looks good. I like the orange on the outside, brown on the inside. It's a little bit fancier than what I normally do. And here, yeah, maybe just a little wing here. Or, I like the bottom part of her eyes being lined. I don't know why, but it's like an anime people as the bottom and the top of their eye, like really well defined. It did look better with the little wing. It's too much of a wing.
Hmm.
Imagine if you could draw on eyeliner in The Sims and it would like auto mirror it, but if you messed up, it would look like messing up eyeliner in real life. I wouldn't take the risk, but I bet some simmers would flex by like doing that. I like how this has like the under smoky eye thing, but I'll probably end up doing this. Far away, it doesn't look very good, but close up, I think she looks pretty. And this look, I actually probably won't give her any lipstick. I think her natural. I'm gonna put her in lipstick. I don't know. Designing makeup on The Sims is really fun. Now I kind of feel weird giving her brown lipstick and brown eye makeup. Like, should I just switching it for like green lipstick? The answer's no, I shouldn't. But yeah, I should. Does yellow pop? It does, but not in a way I imagine. Actually, you know what? I think no lipstick is the way to go.
Hmm.
Here the eyes really pop, so we should just let them pop. Or a little bit of a tint. Yes, let's do like a subtle tint. And
Hmm.
now last but not least, swimming wear. Oh wow, she's buff. So for the top, I'm thinking it's like a cool look. Like that. And then for the bottoms, we can, I believe, match fairly easily. Oh, wait, no, where's the matching one?
Hmm.
Was this like... This might have been it. It says black and white, and the top is black and white. There was a, like, shorts matching thing that felt like perfect with that top. And then, I don't know, I kind of want to give her a hat. I know I always give swimming people hats, but, like, hats are nice. Like, look at that. It's a nice hat. So, I believe this is the family. I did not mean to add a sim.
Uh,
Actually, wait, should I give her jewelry and more
mm.
of these? No, she's good. Okay, well, I believe... Alright, so this is kind of sad, and I feel like I should have more detail, but I'm just gonna say, grandmother and granddaughter Mary and Lily share a house following a tragic accident, killing Lily's parents. Mary taught Lily a coping
Hmm.
mechanism she used following her husband's death: gardening. Together, they have a beautiful house filled with beautiful plants. Which, yeah, it's kind of dark, but hey, at least
Ooh.
they're moving on. They're moving forward together. I just checked my audio, and my voice sounds really bad right now, but I'm too tired to do anything about it. I'm really sleepy.
Hmm.
I know I should just go to sleep, but I want to play a little while longer because I feel weird having such a short stream. I thought I'd be awake, but I also thought I'd have the caffeine from the Dr. Pepper, and there's no Dr. Pepper right now. Alright, time to move them in. I know I would have had infinite money to build if I hadn't made them first, but I really felt like making them. So, the front of their house is here, where the front of... Wait a sec. I guess these people had like two fronts of their house, right? 'Cause they had... Oh no, it's the hydrant's there, and this one the hydrant's there. There's not a hydrant in front of every house, though. There's like a trash can. I don't know, I guess maybe this house could be facing this way also. We don't need anything to make sense. In fact, I might have this house facing the big street also, which then have these houses facing in, which that's kind of weird, but this house is kind of long in one direction. This is going to be a loose shell. I'll probably change it a lot, because again, based on a real house, but a little bit different from the real house, so who knows. So, first up, this house is like 90% hallway. And there is a big bedroom at the end of the hallway. And then there is a small bedroom. And then there's a bathroom. And there's this weird, like, safe room at the end of the hall. When I say safe room, I don't mean, like, safe, like, the box that you hide money in. I mean safe, like, hide in there if it's a tornado. So again, this is far fewer rooms. The real house has a major bedroom, a master bedroom, a like student bedroom basically, and two bathrooms. This one has one bathroom, one middle bedroom, master bedroom. Um, let's do that. Oh, it is letting me build with infinite money. That's nice. And there is also a little bit of... Oh, I can't build it only this area this way? Okay. Well, this continues... not you. This continues this way for a bit. Already it's like taking up the whole area, which is... It's kind of exactly what I expected would happen, but also just like... Bruh. Might be enough. My memory is starting to fade, which makes me sad, because this house really meant a lot to me as a kid. So the fact that I can't really remember it well enough to know exactly what it would look like in The Sims makes me sad. It's just a sign that my memory's fading. Like my brain's like, was this wall here, or was it like was there a bit of wall past the entry kitchen thing here or not? It's like I don't know. I don't know. I feel almost like guilty for not knowing what this house looks like. It's like when I used to be obsessed with this like theater in town as a kid, and then now that theater no longer really exists. And I used to hate myself when I first started to notice that I was forgetting little details about the theater. I was like, you're a bad person for forgetting. That's a disproportionate reaction right there. Um, but it's genuinely how I felt. I'll put the house like there, I guess. I don't know. Down then. Like this kind of looks right, but it also looks wrong. And I'm not building a replica of the house. I'm building the like an alternate Sims version, but it still makes me feel guilty inside. Um, actually, okay. I did try making this house like I did try making this house like its real version at one point, and it looked kind of wonky because it's hard. This probably looks a little bit weird to you. This is what it looks like in real life, except there was like more of this section. I can't really figure out for I got it down once in The Sims, and now I just can't get it down again. I feel like this room needs to be bigger because it does. I don't know. This is gonna be a really big house. Like their house might be bigger than their neighbor's house, but this house is mostly one story, and I say mostly because there are parts of it that aren't one story. Let me pull up the most recent images I have of it. I was actually sent recently by someone who used to live here, and they're taken at a weird angle. Yeah, okay, I see them. Which it does help me with the roofing, roofing. The other parts of the house it doesn't help much with. Alright, so hmm. That's the first thing I noticed is I shouldn't have made this room so big. I should have made a separate room. Maybe even make it one smaller. I really don't know. That should be one bigger. Probably should be bigger than that. It's really hard to translate like real life um spatial knowledge to The Sims. It just doesn't feel right. think it goes all the way in that direction. All I know is it doesn't go all the way in this direction. I think the house is 100% flat on this direction in real life. There's like a weird shed thing built into it. Actually, yeah, this isn't all the way out. But there's like a shed thing. Ghost rambles incessantly about his childhood and the shed thing. Um, didn't dip that far back though, so it'd be over here. Um, yeah. And there would be like a weird like stone outcropping thing right here. Let's look at that with walls up. See, with walls up, this room needs to be bigger, which means this room needs to be bigger. So back this one, back here, back here. I want to remove floor. This whole wall just needs to move. There we go. I don't know how I messed up that. Yeah, that's not supposed to look like that. Um, I'm really out of it right now. There we go. Okay. And also, this should be here. And then now it's like a weird closet thing. Which, in real life, these are still farther apart. This is like too wide. Not when I say too wide, I mean like the number two, not like too much. This would still be too wide, I believe. But there'd be more room between the kitchen. Maybe the kitchen needs to be smaller. Maybe I need to move this. No, it's a big house. Just needs more room. Not that. Okay. There. Okay, now we have all the room we need. Not that. Okay. So let's once more make this go one back. Back. Um, and then this can go one back because now we have two wall and then chair. I feel like it should be one more. I'm gonna make it one more, which makes this house absolutely huge. Which, you know, my Sims Cottagecore build my rules. If I want just an absolutely I probably should have built this house on a bigger lot. But, you know, live and learn. My house, my rules. If I want just a giant Sims house, it's like one story and just really big, and it's mostly a hallway, I'm gonna get what I want. But I didn't want to do that. I was hoping to just remove that little box. Boom. It doesn't look lined up. No, it is. Okay. I'm just being paranoid. So now it's time to start placing windows and doors, and these are all based off of my memory and like one photo from one angle, so these could all potentially be wrong. But the person who owned this house, people currently in this house, one, they're very friendly. Even after my family no longer had any connections to the house, they actually let us come into the house. I think it was like their son's birthday. They were super nice, super friendly people. If they find my channel, LA, thank you guys for being so nice. Um, Hope it's not weird I'm building your house for the internet to see. So the wood goes like horizontally. It's like a dark wood too, but only on this one area. And then the rest of the house is made out of like large chunky bricks. And they're like a yellowy brick. Like yellow white. And they're big. Like even like patterned plaster doesn't do it justice. Now patterned plaster might be the closest, and like in white, that's probably the closest. Because again, we're not going for a complete replica. We're going for like a inspired by. In this photo, I'm noticing weird details on the roof and other stuff. Like I guess technically the house is 2 stories tall, but only in some rooms. So it's just an observation I have. It's a really cool house. Like in real life, I think it's great. I'm probably biased. So there is a wooden door, and I think it has glass in it. I'm not entirely sure like where. Well, I know where in the house is. I don't know where the glass is, so I'm gonna put it at the top. And this is not the house's front door in real life. I have a feeling this will be the house's front door in The Sims because, you know, Sims just sort of pick a door. I mean, I know you can set things as front door, but they don't do that. I want like a large. I want a plain tall thing, which I can't find. That isn't the whole house. I'm gonna make this double high. No, that doesn't reflect real life. In real life, it's definitely not double high. I could use these. Uh, I don't like it touching the floor to ceiling, but maybe these. That's not what it looks like in real life. I'm not trying to replicate it. I want to pay homage though, and in order to pay up, all these windows are the wrong size to pay homage. Also, the door's too far over. There we go. This one needs to be slightly bigger, so there can be a fifth one. It's disproportionate to real. Actually, no, it's not. It's just fewer. This hallway's shorter than in real life. Never mind. It's fine with real life. I guess this is pretty much how that room looks. And then inside, there's also a door with there's a door with glass in it leading to it, because you could always just sort of see in like that. Looks about right. It wasn't white though, but I'll change all the colors later, or even right now. I believe it was a dark brown, but it could have also been like a light brown. Let's just make it light brown. So in real life, this room was sort of like a garage, like it just had a bunch of stuff in it. But in this one, it's going to be one of many rooms dedicated to gardening. Also, I'm going to put more windows in it, because you can never have too many windows. If anyone thinks that there's such thing as too many windows, they're absolutely wrong. I'll debate them. There you go. That looks about right to me. I don't remember this side of the house, and it's not photographed, so this could be entirely incorrect. I don't know why I just went to that. It's right here. So I'm gonna put a bunch of box planners in front of here. That's why not. And then also like line the other side. I guess it's kind of weird to me to like not put them outdoors because that's what they're for. So I might keep the ones by the big windows, and then over here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Over here, go like pop. Put a few loosely in the corner, and then like shelf displays. Well, there has to be some sort of like shelf table, right? Like a bookshelf, but instead of books, it's just like multiple layers of shelf. Or do I have to build them myself? I probably have to build them myself. That's okay. I like this green one. I'm just gonna like line this whole wall with shelves. 'Cause I can't really think of a good creative design for shelves. I actually wait, if I put in some columns maybe. Like that kinda looks bad. If I size down the column, no, it doesn't work. I should like really. This looks like the thinnest column they own, and it's still not what I want. And I can't really use Alt to move it freely. We need thin columns. Um, hmm. I really don't know what to do here. Like, part of my brain is like, how about you build a wall and then you replace the wall with like a fence or something? But you can't build like half a tile of wall. Like, this will probably look really dumb, but let me sewer myself and build some walls and then replace them. It won't even be vertical, will it? It's a big fence, maybe. I can't make this fence green. I can make it other colors, so I might be able to make it work. To me, that it doesn't look right. No walls. So these will be like real plants planted in them. I don't plan to put any curtains here because it feels wrong, but I think there should be curtains up on these. Should probably give it a wallpaper first, but I don't remember the wallpaper in this room. I, I don't know, this sounds dumb. It's like you're the one who chose to do this. I feel a little bit sad rebuilding this house. I'm like, wait, I'm never gonna go inside this house again. I feel like sad now. That's just something that's going on in my head right now. So yeah, I'm using cheats to get these plants up here because that's kind of the only way you can do it. So that's like kind of clipping through this little thing. Let's try to fix that. One. There we go. That looks correct. Let's see. Can we change this color to be more like plant pot? I kind of like green, and I kind of hate it because the shelf is green and the plant is green. I really don't know. I guess white is the way to go because it's a neutral color, but I don't know. I've never been like that big a fan of the color white, to be completely honest. Oh, this is a big boy. Pardon my yawn. This big boy gets the top shelf, because if it's on the bottom shelf, its leaves would get like caught in the top shelf anyway. Is it clipping? Yeah, it is. still is. Yeah, I mean, it's not going to be visible from that wall because of what I'm going to do to the wall, so I'm going to position it so that it looks the most beautiful from this side, because it doesn't really matter what's on the other side. To me, that looks the best. I really like this plant, but to me, it doesn't look like it should be on a shelf, so I'm probably going to put it in another part of the house. That's not even a real plant, that's a fake plant. Not you. I like these. They kind of look like they belong on the ground, but I'm going to try to put one on a shelf. Oh, I accidentally hit windows. Is that... Oh, it looks dumb. I'm going to put another burp. I'm just going to put that in a different part of the house. Pardon my yawn, because there's plenty of room for plants throughout the whole house. I love these little potted plants in the what's it called, in the watering cans. Got this one and there's another one, and I'm gonna put them in many places in the house because watering can plants are epic. When I grow up and I get a real house, I'm gonna have watering can plants in it. You can hold me to that. Like, you can come find where I live when I'm an adult. If I don't have watering can plants, pull up this stream, pull up the timestamp. I guess just 0, because right now we're live. I don't know. You can hold me accountable to that one. I'm gonna leave these 2 shelves empty, so it looks like they're still, like, just kinda... things go as they go. So here we do need some shades. I kinda like those, but I also like being able to see the window. Same issue where you don't really see the window. I should have like a fraction of a shade. Like, you could have one of these shades, but rolled up so you can see what's underneath. I don't know. Might be too hard for The Sims, but I think could be neat. I kind of like these. I don't know why I really like them, but I think they're really neat. I'm not gonna put any wallpaper yet, because while we're on the curtains, this whole house had like red curtains just lining this one wall, and I don't think any of this would be. Also, yeah, that's what it looked like. They did have windows above, so I can't use 0 to make it shorter. Are there shorter, like just red that would? Nope, that's taller and the wrong color. This, yeah, same height, and it's not the right texture. Well, I'm just gonna do panels of this then, but I'll like put a. There's supposed to be a shelf above. I guess maybe I could make the house. I wish you could make different rooms different heights, which I know wouldn't work for an upstairs, but if only one room has an upstairs, it should be allowed. Like, if I'm gonna only have the main room with an upstairs, why can't I make the hallway taller than the rest of the rooms? So I don't want this room to be too high, because it'll look dumb. But this one needs to be higher because I can't put the shelves and the windows above the curtains. Actually, can I just downsize the curtains? I can, but then then it still looks really bad. Okay, well, I don't know. Again, I'm not building a perfect replica, but I really want to pay homage to this house. There we go. That's 100% accurate to what the hallway looks like. I'm not even joking. There's only like one other person on YouTube who probably knows what house this is. But if you find them, they'll agree with me. They actually did have windows going into the other room in real life. They did. I swear that's a true thing. I know right now it's like kind of clipping through, right? Like it's, yeah, it doesn't really look right, but I don't know. I'm just gonna goof around. I can always change it in the future if it ends up looking really bad. And aside from there being all these windows, there was also another cool feature, which were the shelves. I guess I already saw shelves. I was just looking at them there. Shelf. Dun-dun-dun-dun. These shelves were like a light brown, like a reddish brown, and they just kind of were here, there. Not there. It's gonna be challenging to get everything lined up properly. Come on, let me place more shelves. I didn't mean to do that. This game's making it way too hard for me to just have some freaking shelves. Like, so is this exactly what the house looked like? No, but this is insanely close. Like, jeez. Um, we need some like big, scary door to be at the end of the hall. Because it's supposed to be a big, like, heavy concrete door. But I don't remember it being a double door. And it didn't have any glass in it, which I think I might put one with glass in this one just because it looks kind of intimidating. I might wait. Um, I just realized even with walls up or down, there's going to be the weird thing there. Alright, so a cool thing about this house is not every, like, room and walls. This one didn't, it just had that right there. Also, this room didn't have any walls. You can see there's just like weird random walls partway through also. This is a really cool house. Alright, so this wall was made of rocks. I'm just jumping around the whole house. I'm just gonna keep doing that. Yeah, I don't want to make the entire house made out of rocks, but this part of the house was made of rocks. That's just a fact. There are also 3 giant windows on the side of the house. So it looks like we can have all three and the shelves and the doorway, so let's make it 2 giant windows. Not you. Stop. Move this like only one bit over and this only one bit. There we go. That's a good abridged version of this house. And the walkway getting into here was made of this weird red tile, which Sims doesn't have, because like I said before, I've tried to put this into the Sims before. Didn't work out, so I'm going to try this. Oh, didn't let me drag a 2x2. There we go. And then immediately in the kitchen, they already switched to a different... What is this? Immediately in the kitchen, there's already like a weird like black tile, which again is huge. Actually, this red tile probably matches the color a lot better of the real one. Say giant tiles, but whatever. And then in the kitchen, they have black tiles, which that's not black. I'm just trying to turn. I believe those tiles extended all the way to here. And then in the main part of their house, they just had like the generic like. Have you seen that house where it's like, as a European, this is how I picture homes in the U.S. and it's like cardboard walls, um, like this one fuzzy carpet you see everywhere, and that's about it. Over here in the window, you got 3 giant windows back to back. So let me consult the one image I have on my phone, because yeah, they don't touch the ground, and they aren't that big or that close to the wall. So are there 3? This is probably fairly close. Let's do that. I know once again it's going a little bit higher than this floor, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. I might be able to hide it with like plants and roofing and stuff. And then the other windows are over here. And they basically have the same windows used here and... Oh, those windows are smaller. They have the same windows right here. I don't know, they were as long as these, but as wide as these. So I'm just gonna do this, because this house is based off of the other house. It's not an identical replica of the other house. Yeah. And then this area also had like shelves, but these shelves were bigger. So I'm just gonna size them up. I feel like that's a reasonable reaction. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good for that corner. I forget what the walls looked like in that corner. But then lined up with that corner, there's also another shelf here, and this one was like black, I think. And it was at a weird angle, which you can't really do in here, so I'm gonna get as like close to the wall as possible. And then do that. So there's gonna be a TV there. Let's put it there right now. As the first piece of furniture in the house is gonna be the TV. There we go. That looks about right. There's also a TV on the wall in this bedroom. But it was yeah, it's like that. Is that not wall mounted? Yeah, this one's wall mounted. Let's make it smaller. There you go, that's about what it looked like. And I think the couch in here is green. It might have been brown. There's a couch. It looked like this, so making it this one. Move it over there. We have to make it smaller than that because this room's smaller than it was in real life. Still want it to be green though. Yeah. This love seat is a bit better. I want it to be lined up here, but I don't want it to be a fire hazard because there's going to be a chimney there. Hmm. If the Sims die, they die. So that's pretty much how it was. There was like a lamp or something in here, and there were bookshelves. So let's grab some bookshelves. These bookshelves are kind of clipping into the TV a little bit. Do we have a thinner bookshelf? That's even bigger. So this one's thinner. It's about right. And a brown. It was a dark brown in real life. I might go in later and change all the colors in here to make it like match real life less and match each other more. Right now, everything in here is basically a placeholder anyway. In a little bit, I'm probably gonna go to bed. I'm really tired, even though this stream I've barely done anything. I'm just exhausted. I don't know why. Today wasn't even a big day for me. I guess it's because I walked a lot today. That's probably it. I'm sleepy. Might as well put a little bit of effort into the bathrooms. Bathrooms are easy in The Sims. So all the bathrooms here were like this shower, and it's like a wall, and then toilet, and then sink. Now the sink was just like a counter with a sink in it, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Um, yeah, that's pretty much what I remember. And then there'd be a teeny tiny window. And when I say teeny tiny, I mean like small. Like it'd be like that's too big. That's too big. I guess The Sims makes windows like disproportionately bigger. We're gonna have that going on. Yeah, that's what the bathrooms like. There were decorations and there was a door. I'll put in the door. I'm gonna do the decorations later. I believe the doors inside were all like a brown. They were all sliding doors because this whole house is wheelchair accessible, which is really cool. That explains. Oh, actually, this door wasn't a sliding door, and there's that, and there's the main entrance. But all the other doors inside were either sliding doors or there just wasn't a door, which like might be kind of off-putting to some people, but to most people, they probably say it's really cool. This house is like it's all like tiles, there's barely any carpet. There's carpet here, but I didn't mean for there to be carpet here. It's supposed to be red, but I want to get that too. So it's just basically this house is mostly tile, and it was really wheelchair friendly, and it's really neat. Now I'm starting to wonder if the kitchen was black. I remember it being black though, but memory plays tricks on you. Like what you remember, it could be super real in your head. And then you look back in like real life, and it's like, none of that is what it actually was like. that. Yeah, this room was like big rocks, I think. A lot of the rooms had like cool foot textures. There were also windows in here, but I forgot what the windows looks like. I just remember cranking them open and closed. So I'm gonna go with this maybe. So there we go. It makes the floor look wrong. All I know is that the floor it wasn't carpeted. I can always change this later. So in here you got the big double bed. If I remember correctly, it looks like this. I could have been wrong. And then over in the corner, there's like a big dresser. Like a mix between these two. Uh, Um, and then each side of the bedside table did have a little thing. You can hear me falling asleep in my voice. I probably won't stand much longer. And there was a mirror and a chair. I think there was a mirror. It wasn't standing up though, it was like on the wall. That looks about right. And there was a chair in the corner no one ever used. Like, it would just kind of sit there. And if you wanted, you probably could, like, bring it from this room into another room if someone would use it. Just kind of vibed there. Um, there were curtains, but I don't remember what they looked like. So I'm just gonna do another, like, abridged one. Not right. Closer. Way too big. Way too big also. Some of these are from massive windows. This actually might have been it. But it's like a little bit. Let's make it smaller. I'll also use Alt. Yeah, that's about right. And now let's get the opposite one, and also, yeah, we're also going to cheat this one smaller and use Alt. Yeah, that's about right. Not perfect, but, why not just make stuff up? Um, and then this room should just have, like, one of these. Just have it, like, here. And this room had another sliding door, but I can't really do that in The Sims. I don't know why. If they can add, like, wheelchair emojis to, like, Apple stuff, why can't they add, like, a Sims, not expansion pack, but, like, a Sims, it's like, just like how they added ladders into the game, they should add this new thing into the game that makes playing more realistic, where you can play as a character in a wheelchair. I did not mean to play sewers. It'd be neat if you could play, it'd be really neat if you could play as a character who uses a wheelchair. Or as a character that has a service dog, which I don't know exactly how. You wouldn't really have to change the game mechanics. Like, even if you're playing, even if you're playing a blind character, you're like sim. I don't want to say sim character. What's it called? You in The Sims, the Watcher, as you're called in The Sims 3 Medieval. You could still see fine, you know. Like, I don't think you'd really need to change much. I just think it would be cool if they had Sims with like different levels of ability in the game. So I don't know. The bed looks like a mix between this bed, like this bed. This might be good. None of the colors are close. Everything in this house was like green in real life. I want to share that. Except for the red curtains. Killer green double bed. Kind of looks like it. I don't know. There was like another bedroom in here. Like I said, like it had a bed like this or like that. But this doesn't need that. I'm just gonna give them that. Why not? And then this room also had a desk and like other elements in it. When I was a kid, I watched this like weird animation of Winnie the Pooh getting like sucked up into the sky by I don't want to say heffalumps, that's what they call elephants. They're called something dumb, like who's its or what's its. But like the something something snuffle up the things you like. These evil things came and they did sus things and like it wasn't actually that scary. It was just like oh some creatures harassing Winnie the Pooh. But when you're a kid, it like really freaks you out. I don't know why. Maybe I might have overreacted, but when I was a kid, I was like genuinely like messed up emotionally from this Winnie the Pooh thing that I saw in this room. And it wasn't even sus. Like other things that messed me up as a kid were genuinely sus. Like they showed me this video of like Satan telling me that I'm not worth anything. Like that kind of made me sad as a kid. Like this didn't even have any weird content like that. This is just like wouldn't it be messed up if like something came and destroyed everything you loved and you're Winnie the Pooh? POV, you're Winnie the Pooh and they came for your honey. Why isn't it letting me move it? I want to move it the way I did on the other one, but for some reason it's letting me move it smoothly here, but as soon as I get to the window, it like locks into place. Now it's letting me do it. Then make it smaller, and then does it still? Oh, okay. This isn't working. I give up on that window. I'll get back to it later. I might even get back to it tomorrow, because right now I'm literally exhausted. I should set up a little bit of the kitchen. I don't remember much of it. I know where the fridge was. I know what the fridge looks like. It has two doors, so I'm gonna give them this like fancy fridge. And then you have the sink and like a counter space thing over here. And it was probably like this. I remember this being like kind of black too, but again, I could be wrong. So the sink was like long, like sort of like this. It was like here. And then there was a dishwasher here. And then on the other side of the kitchen, it was longer than this, but I don't want to make this room huge to make it proportionally accurate. Because I kept expanding it in the other direction, literally just to get the little like wall incropping right. So I'm gonna not do that. Yeah, they had like a weird curved thing. I think it was curved, and then they had an oven. It kind of looked like this. And then there's like a toaster right on the edge here, but I'm gonna make it a microwave because the Sims don't really have a toaster. It is black also. I guess you can't put the toaster in the corner, so no corner. We're just gonna give it a normal one. Microwave slash toaster required. That's pretty much what the kitchen looked like. And then I'll put paint on that in a little bit. I think I'm gonna place like the two chairs here, and then I'm gonna go to bed. So there was like a red chair. And it was over here, I think. And then there's the same chair but green. It was here. If I remember correctly. And they had like a little table thing in between them. And it was like a little black table thing. Like that. And you could watch TV from these chairs. Well, I feel like this is as good a place as any to save and go manage worlds. So why not? Definitely, I'm gonna put more work into that house before I, you know, call it anything. Call it anything near done. But so far, so good. Now we have the Gold household and the Bout household, and they're gonna be neighbors, and we're gonna make even more neighbors for them. And this house needs a lot of work, but I'm gonna do it tomorrow because right now I'm falling asleep. If everyone enjoyed my stream, I'm gonna leave a little bit of dead space at the end because I can't really tell when YouTube thinks I'm done streaming versus when OBS thinks I'm done streaming, and I don't want anything to get cut off.